to everybody. Videos on, please, if you don't mind. The last day of this program, when we are all meeting together and sitting down together and sharing space and energy together. So if you don't mind, your videos on, that would be very helpful. So before we get started and we actually go into the practice, just a little chit chat if you don't mind, because at the end of the session, we all start remembering the work that we have around us, and then we start leaving. So just a little chit chat, of course, on the same topic on pranayam and meditation. So after this, what? So once now you have signed up for the course, you have committed for the course. So you find time and you discipline yourself to, leave everything aside. And then in the middle of the day, we're all meeting and we're doing the session together. And also when you're not meeting, also you're doing it because you feel that you're answerable, because I keep telling you and keep asking you. But after this, then I will not be around to sort of keep nudging you and keep telling you to do it. So there has to be a self-discipline. And for anything to do it in a disciplined way or to be committed, you first have to believe in that, right? You have to first really believe that it is going to work for you. It is good for you. Only then you will be motivated to do that, because of all the activities, of all the things that you can do, sitting down and just focusing on the breath can be the last thing that you would want to do. It can be the most boring thing that you would want to do. Any other activity would still gratify your sense organs, right? You understand what I mean? So any other activity would gratify your sense organs. You would see the changes in your physical body. But pranayam, you would not see the changes immediately, instantly. And it will not gratify your sense organs also. But then why do we need to discipline ourselves and stay committed to pranayam? Because pranayam is the key. In one sentence, I can sum it up. If you're breathing, you're alive. If you're not alive, you're not breathing, you're not alive, right? So you know your breath, and only then you can know your life. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. But why do we take breath as granted? Because we don't have to pay a price for it. It comes free. With every life, the breath comes free. We don't have to pay a price for it. But somewhere we are paying a price when we are not actually following the breath, or we are not sort of giving time to the breath, just about half an hour or 40 minutes. We pay the price in terms of hospital bills, in terms of getting disease, either physical or mental. And trust me, there is nothing physical, mental, emotional, which the breath and the pranayam cannot address or cannot solve. You have to believe in it and you have to practice this daily. And definitely all your physical, mental, emotional ailments can, to a certain degree, to a certain extent, can be addressed, can be elevated through the breath and through the pranayam. Why do I say that? Because prana, or the prana shakti, or the life force energy, is the structural unit of your being. So we've got our physical body, then we've got our systems, we've got our organs, we've got our tissues, we've got our cells, and the cells are made up of nothing but prana. All matter is nothing but energy, and prana is energy. So there's nothing which your prana cannot resolve. But for that, you have to constantly put in effort, time, and work to connect to the prana and to work on the prana and the breath. So if we cannot take out half an hour or 40 minutes time to work on ourselves, then that is something that we need to worry about. That is something that we need to think about. So I hope this lecture sort of puts you into a thought process that yes, this is something which is very important and very necessary for us to do. And as you start doing it, you will realize you will start finding joy in it. First, be very honest. I'm being very honest. When I used to go for my yoga classes, and I share this with all my students, and not every day, but once or twice a week, my teacher used to make me do pranayam. Or she would say, okay, now let's sit down for pranayam. I would hate that 10-15 minutes. I would keep thinking in my mind that why can't she make us do few more number of Surya Namaskars? Why can't we get into a little few more postures? Why are we wasting time doing pranayam? But then dare not open my mouth because, I had that respect for the teacher. But then always this would go on in my mind. And then when I would sit down for pranayam also, I could never really concentrate. Fast forward it to now. If you ask me to sit down for half an hour, that will be the best time of my day. So it takes time to cultivate that. As I said, it will happen that you start getting joy while you're doing your pranayam. After doing your pranayam throughout the day, definitely you feel much better. But even during pranayam, the struggle, or if you're feeling a little bored, or if you feel a little restless, all those things will also go with time, but you will need to commit to it and you need to practice. So please, my earnest, my humble request to each one of us to continue your practice. If this time is very suitable for you, if you're not sort of juggling between too many things or making too many adjustments to sit down at 4, continue with this time. If this time is not favorable and every day it's a struggle for you to find time, then identify a time which is most suitable for you. Stick with that time. You have to stick to that time. The first discipline is to stick to that time. Second discipline is one place. So find and identify a place in your house, at your work, wherever you're doing it, which is a little more conducive to a little more stillness, and it is a little more peaceful and quiet. And always have your own seat in terms of your yoga mat or a carpet or a mat, because your energies, it is being absorbed by your seat. That is why in yoga also we say you should not use the mats which are kept in the studio. You should have your own mats. If you see the olden days, sadhus and all, wherever they go, they would carry their kamandal and they would carry their mat, because your mat is absorbing the energy while you're sitting for pranayam, while you're practicing asana. So always have your own particular mat, your particular seat on which you're doing pranayam. So at the same time, at the same place, and have your own mat, seat, blanket, pillow, whatever you're using. Okay. And I really, really hope and request everybody to continue this practice. If you feel sometimes in between that, there's no motivation and you're not able to continue it, try to again enroll in some program, maybe with me, maybe with somebody, whatever is sort of resonates with you. Again, that will help you to discipline you to sit down for pranayam. So you need to keep doing it, recurring, and then after some times, few months, you can be on your own. Okay. So let's get started. That was a long, long lecture, but just wanted to share because I know after this program, for a few days, many of us will follow, and after that, it'll just go away, as it happens with most of the programs. So just try to stay committed. Okay, everybody, back straight. So tomorrow and day after, of course, we are not meeting. Today is the 19th day of our program. So I'll send you the recording of today so that you can practice it definitely tomorrow and day after. And you can use this recording whenever you want to sit down to practice if you need it. If you don't need it, then you can do it on your own. Again, we are doing 1:4:2. Some people were not there yesterday, so I'm repeating yesterday's thing. So we're doing 1:4:2 Nadi Shodhana. But as many of you wrote to me that exhaling out, if you're inhaling for 3 counts, exhaling out for 6 counts, you're finding it difficult. For now, keep it the count of exhalation for 4 or 5. You don't have to take it to 6. You don't have to force. Pranayam can never be done if you're forcing it. Okay? Build it up gradually and you will find then slowly 3, 12 and 6 will become your natural thing. Then try to increase your inhalation with 1. So then make it 4, 16 and 8. Gradually keep doing it. Either keep increasing the length of your inhalation, kumbhaka and exhalation, or keep increasing the rounds of your Nadi Shodhana. So right now I'm asking you to commit for 7 rounds, then build it up to say 9, then 11, odd numbers, keep building it up, and you can build it up for 21. Another thing I wanted to share before we get started, please hear me out, I'm really sorry for this. But another thing, some of you might be thinking when you're doing Nadi Shodhana, because you're doing a lot of movements, like moving the fingers, moving the head, your awareness and your concentration moves away from the breath. Yes, that will happen in the beginning. But then when this becomes second nature for you, when you don't have to think which finger to take off, which thumb to put in, when to bring the head down, when to bring it up, when it becomes second nature, then more and more you can be mindful of the breath. And also understand that this Nadi Shodhana pranayam is helping to channelize the prana through all the channels. So it's a very, very important activity. And then when your channels are purified, when the prana can flow through the channels without any obstruction, and you have increased prana in the body, that is the time you can sit for meditation without any disturbance. So remember, all of this is leading you to a state of stillness, to a state of sukham, to a state of happiness, of joy. And then you can increase the time of your meditation. So Nari Shodhana, though it might not look so much that you can really meditate and concentrate on the breath, but it is a process. It is like a pre-work that you do so that you can sit down for meditation. Okay. So let's begin our practice now. Sitting up straight and tall, back straight. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Probably in one of the videos, I will also record few stretches, which each one of you should do before you sit down for meditation or for pranayama. Because there are areas in the body which tends to become stiff when you're sitting for a long time. And if you're not used to moving, if you're not used to doing yoga. So probably sometime I'll make a small video and share it with all of you. You can look into that. You can do your stretches and then you can sit for pranayama. It will help your body to sit comfortably for this much time. Now, no more talking. Let's start. Back straight, everybody. Find your sitting bones at the base of the body. And as you inhale, lengthening the spine, grow tall, feeling that somebody is holding a thread at the crown of the head, and gently it's lifting you up. So you're creating length in the spine, the front of the body, the side of the body, and the back of the body. In all the three areas, you're finding the length being created in the body. But at the same time, you're nicely anchored through the base of the body. So two equal and opposite forces acting on your body. One, which is anchoring you down, rooting you down. And the second, which is lengthening the spine up. And there has to be a proper balance between the two forces to get that equilibrium in your body. Shoulders are rolled back and down. Face is relaxed. Mouth gently closed. Eyes gently closed. Draw a long and deep breath in. Sigh it out through your mouth. Just drawing your awareness to the breath. Again, inhale. Sigh it out. Also releasing any pent-up energy in your body and your mind. Once more, inhale. And sigh it out. Good. Palms joined together. Starting with Om and with Shanti prayer. Inhale. Sahana bhavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavaditamastu, ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Bring your hands down. You may keep your hands in Chin Mudra, keeping your back straight. Let's begin with Viloma Pranayama. Inhaling in 3 parts, holding the breath, and 1 long deep exhalation. All of this only through the nose. Back straight, again checking your postures, everybody. Soften your face. Let's begin. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold the breath, feel the expansion in your body. And exhale out through the nose. Again, inhale the breath and feel it in your belly. Inhale, feel the breath in the chest. Inhale, feel the breath in the upper chest, closer to the collarbones. Hold the breath. Feel that natural length in the spine. Exhale it all out. Again, inhale. 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 Hold the breath. Keep your face relaxed, shoulders relaxed, jaws relaxed. Exhale it all out through the nose. Inhale. Inhale, inhale, hold the breath. Exhaling it all out. 3 more rounds. We'll try and hold the breath a little longer. Inhale, 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 hold the breath. Exhale it all out. Do it with joy, do it with pleasure. 2 more rounds. Inhale, 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 hold the breath. Chin is slightly down for everybody. Exhale it out. One last time. Inhale, inhale, inhale. I can really feel my ribs expanding. You should be feeling it too. Exhale out. Good. Normal natural breaths. Already you would see a difference in the quality of your breathing from when you started to now. So just observe your inhalations, your exhalations. Good. Single nostril exhalations, Kapalbhati through the left nostril. Right hand and Nasikagra Mudra. As always, I'm doing the mirror image. Inhale through both the nostrils. Close your right nostril with the right thumb and rapid exhalations through the left. 60 exhalations. Begin. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and relax. Good, all of you looking good. Very nice. Right postures. Take few normal breaths through both the nostrils. And let's begin doing the same thing through the other nostril now. So Nasikagra Mudra. Inhale through both the nostrils. Using your ring finger, close your left nostril. Rapid exhalation through the right. Begin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and relax. Good, very nice. I like the fact that some of you could not do up to 60, but you choose to just release before that. That's fine. Listen to your body always. Chitra, you can bring the 2 fingers slightly more lower, okay? Let's do through both the nostrils now. Inhale both the fingers in between your eyebrows. Inhale through both the nostrils. Start exhaling out through both. and relax. Take a breath in, breathe out, and now bandha. So take a full deep breath inhalation. Hold the breath in, tuck your chin down, and then slowly draw the Mula Bandha. Hold it there, hold your breath, stay there. Don't drop the chest, don't drop the shoulders, keep your face relaxed. And then slowly release the Jalandhar Bandh, release the Mula Bandh, and just take few releasing, relaxing breaths in and out through both the nostrils. Let the breath come back to normal. Let the sensations inside settle down, and then get ready for the second round. So you can keep your right hand in Chin Mudra, or you can take it Nasikagra Mudra, your choice, okay? Second round of Kapalbhati, we are trying to do 100 strokes. If that's not possible, remember you have the option to pause and then join us again. Breathe in and begin. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and relax. Be still. So with a little bit chin down, that helps your thyroid, okay? Your para or your hypo or hyperthyroid, it helps your thyroid gland. So chin slightly more down. Now everybody take a long and deep breath in. Hold the breath and then tuck your chin towards your throat and then feel that you're engaging the pelvic floor muscles. Hold the breath, keep your face and shoulders and neck relaxed. And then slowly release the Jalandhar Bandh. Release the root or the moon lock. And just observe the breath, whether it is heavy, a little fast. Allow it to settle down. Just by observing the breath, it will settle down. And now when you're breathing, try to breathe fully. No shallow breathing. Feel the abdomen slightly expanding and contracting like the babies breathe. Shallow breathing is the worst thing that we can do to ourselves. So whenever you're reminded and observing the breath, remember to breathe deep abdominal breathing. Get ready for third round of Kapalbhati, everybody. 120 exhalations if possible. Breathe in and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. If you have a natural suspension of your breath, enjoy that. Or if your body needs to immediately inhale or exhale, allow that to happen. Don't force anything. And now everybody take a long and deep breath in and breathe out. One more time, take a long deep breath in and breathe out. And now we'll take the bandhas. So draw a long deep breath in. Really feel the breath in the chest. And then tuck your chin towards your throat and engage the pelvic floor muscles. Do not stress any other part of the body. And then slowly release. Exhale out as you lift your chin up and you release the pelvic floor muscles. Stay with the breath, observe the breath. Next, 5 rounds of Sheetli or 7 rounds of Sheetli or Sheetkari. Now this is optional. Today, of course, we are doing it. Now every day when you sit for it, if you feel that there's a lot of heat in the body or you're suffering from headache, migraine, then you may include it in your practice or you may omit it. But for now, let's do it. 7 rounds of Sheetkari. Either you can take your tongue out and fold it, or you can just press the teeth together with the tongue inside. See what you want to do. Inhaling through the mouth, close the mouth, relax it, hold the breath, and then slow, steady exhalation through the nose, okay? Either the tongue rolled out, or if you cannot do that, then just teeth together, tongue inside at the upper palate. If you don't know what this is, if you've forgotten, 1 round you can open your eyes, you can do with open eyes, and then you can close your eyes and do it. Let's begin. Here you're relaxing the mouth also. And then breathe out through the nose. Immediately feel the cool sensation. Let's all do it now. Exhale out. You can hold the breath for 5 or 6 seconds. You can count in your mind. Again, inhale. Close your mouth. Exhale through the nose slowly. 4 more times. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Feel a nice cooling sensation in the mouth and the throat. Two more times. Inhale, long and deep inhale. Close your mouth. Hold the breath. Exhale out through the nose. One last time, everybody. Try to increase your inhalation time. Stay still and relaxed, enjoying that cool sensation in the throat and the mouth. Breathing in and breathing out normally and naturally. Good. And now get ready for Nari Shodhana. Even though it might not be very comfortable to do this, we all know the importance of Nari Shodhana by now. So right hand and Nasikagra Mudra, left hand Chin Mudra. We are doing 1:4:2 ratio right away. Starting to breathe in through the left nostril. So close your right nostril with the right thumb. Breathe in through the left. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Close both the nostrils, lower your head down, hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come up, breathe out through the right, 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in right. 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath, chin down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come up, breathe out left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One cycle over, second cycle. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath, lower your chin down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come up, breathe out right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in right. 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath, lower your head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come up, breathe out through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 5 rounds, continue on your own. Do it slowly. Remember, yesterday I told you, one cycle should take you almost 1 minute. Begin. If you have finished, you may observe the breath. If you're still doing, please complete it. Don't rush. Take your time. Observe the breath, observe the flow of the breath, observe the movement of the breath. Notice and observe how your breath has become longer and deeper. Notice these changes. Good. One long deep breath in, everybody. Breathe out. I can see some of you have lifted the head too high. It will be a compression for the neck at the back. So just try to bring your chin down. Okay, staying still. Observe your breath. Like the last two times, I will say start and stop, and in between, you will count the number of breaths that you're taking. The longer, the deeper the breath, the slower your breath, the better. With full attention, if you need to adjust anything in your body, do that now. Notice all the thoughts that arise also, observe them, and also observe them disappearing. But throughout, stay connected to your breath, to the count and the number of your breaths. Start. You can count on your fingers also the number of breaths that you're taking. One breath is one inhalation, one exhalation, as you already know. Stop. Make a mental note of the number of breaths that you have taken. That was 2 minutes. A good deep breath should be about 4 to 6 breaths in a minute. Let's start this again, increasing the number of minutes that we are counting our breaths. Start. Let the breath and the counting of the breaths continue somewhere at the back. You should be more aware of the stillness, the silence, and the peace that you're experiencing. You should not get bogged down by the breath and the count of the breaths. That should happen at the background. And you should just savor the stillness and the silence, which we rarely get during the other times of the day. So just embrace it and savor it. Notice the breath moving all the way down into the belly as you breathe in, expanding the area around the belly. And as you breathe out, the breath arising from the belly all the way up to the chest. Enjoying this lazy breathing. Maybe even sighing it out sometime while you're exhaling. Stay with the present breath all the time. Stop. Make a mental note of the number of breaths. That was 3 minutes. But the count of the breaths is not the main thing. The main thing is experiencing that stillness, that peace, and that calm. Let's do the last round of 3 minutes again. Be with the breath, be with the quality and the movement of the breath. Start. Be with every part of the breath. Don't inhale and then just leave awareness of the breath. Stick to the breath completely. Be with the breath. Maybe the mind has wandered, bring it back to the breath. Thoughts have a tendency to overpower. So whenever you realize it's happened, come back to the breath. Stop. Again, making a mental note of the number of breaths that you've taken. Why is it important to slow down the breath? Why is it important to take lesser and fewer breaths in a minute? Not only for your physical benefits and your physiological benefits, but also to hone your personality. They say there are two parts of the brain. One is the reptilian brain or the old brain, and one is the modern brain. So when we are breathing a little fast, then to the impulses, we tend to react. But when we slow down the breath, it's only then that we can tap into the more modern brain, and then we can respond to a situation instead of just reacting to a situation. And we all know that when we react, we don't have control on that situation. But when we respond to a situation, when we think, take our time, and we respond to that, we do it with much more control. Things that we do not regret later. So this slowing down the breath, not only physically, it is good for you, but also for your personality, because you will have more control on the situations around you. When we are focusing on the breath, remember I told you earlier also that you can never focus on the breath which is of the past or of the future. You can only focus on the breath which is of the present. So it helps you to stay in the present moment. And when we are in the present moment, we can take decisions better because we have clarity of thoughts. If the mind is full of things or thoughts of the future and the past, then the mind does not have a clarity. So if you feel that for anything in life, you cannot make decisions, okay? Any situations, you cannot take decisions. You need to sit down, do pranayam, slow down the breath and meditate. You will find that making decisions and the correct decisions for yourself comes naturally to you then. So there's a lot of things involved when you sit down to do pranayam and meditation, not only the physical benefits. So these are just a few things which I have cited, listed it. I know most of you know many more, but this is just kind of a reiteration of the facts. Stay with your eyes closed. Stay for a few more seconds. Going back to the breath. Good. And then everybody come back to your physical body. Be aware of your whole body once again. Let's connect to the outside world, the sounds and the activities of the outside world. Feel your physical body. Feel the different parts of your physical body. And then now slowly let's connect to the outside world after chanting one Om together. Palms to your heart center. Breathe in, all of you. Go ahead and rub your palms. Bring it over your eyes. Slowly and gently open your eyes and look into the palms. I want to see everybody's face smiling. Thank you so much. It's really hard to say goodbye. It's a goodbye to few of you, but of course we will stay connected. So whenever you sit down for pranayam, please do remember me. And whenever I sit down for my pranayam, I'm going to definitely remember each one of you. Stay connected, be connected. Feel free to WhatsApp me, message me with any thoughts, any queries, Anything that comes up in your mind, if I am in a state to answer it, I'll definitely address and answer it. It might not, you might not get a reply immediately, but whenever I see the message, I'll definitely reply. If not WhatsApp, stay connected on mails. And once in 15 days, just send me a little note on your progress on whatever you're doing. I will be really glad to hear from you. Really, really glad to hear from you. So not too often, once in 15 days, please remember me. Please, remember me and then send me a note, maybe a WhatsApp or a mail. And it'll be really nice to stay connected. And please continue your practice. The videos are there with you. And if you can motivate one more person to sit down and do pranayam, your work is done. So along with you, just motivate one more person, your loved one, and don't fight for it. Okay, if your loved one is not listening to you, don't end up with a fight, but try to see you got to do it. Once a person sees you doing it regularly and religiously, somewhere something will spark. Okay, so try to motivate at least one more person to sit with you, and that's going to be quite a task. Okay, it's not going to be easy. Trust me, ask me, because I know how I have to struggle for my students to make them to sit down to pranayam. But take this, each one of us connecting to one more person and making that chain of a lot more people sitting down and practicing and doing pranayam. That is my only request from all of you. And of course, in the process, you have to keep up to your promise and keep up to your commitments. Thank you so much. I am just going to read out a few messages or chats if there's any questions. Thank you so much. Yes, and this pranayam was not only for the quarantine or for the lockdown, okay? It was not a lockdown special. It just happened that it was timed now, but it is every time, think that every time you have to sit down, there's a lockdown in your life, and you have to sit down for pranayam. It's like you have to take a step back and you have to sort of reboot yourself, reset and recharge yourself. So this is your recharge session. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.